Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. I wanted to give you a little update on how my kidney stone's going. If you watched my previous video, let me know in the comments if you did watch my previous live video about ending up with kidney stones. Basically, I feel like I hadn't been listening to my body very well in the last probably 2 or 3 months. And, you know, being a single mum, just eating whatever I'm making the kids. Like, the kids eat really well. They do eat fruits, vegetables and things, but sometimes what I want to eat, like a nice, real vegetable loaded meal, they're kind of like, oh. Anyway, so, you know, I've got them some meat and things. And my body, if I have too much meat, I just feel, I even look at meat and go, I can feel this sensation in my body. It just turns, and I've always done, it's always happened since I was a kid. I'm not a meat lover. I love vegetables. So I feel like I wasn't listening in that area because I was just sort of making the kids, you know, it's healthy. What I make the children is always healthy, but I don't think it was right for me. Anyway, that aside, since I was last Tuesday that I was in hospital, I came out that day, they were going to operate, but they said it's a 9mm long kidney stone. You know, you should pass it, but you're going to be in pain until you pass it. And when you pass it, you're going to feel it's going to be excruciating. So they gave me a lot of drugs to, you know, manage the pain until then. So that was on last Tuesday. It's now Monday. I have not had one bit of pain. I have done a lot of research on how to naturally break down kidney stones. And what came up was celery juice, pomegranates, staying hydrated, cucumbers, watermelon. So I've been doing a lot of that. I've been drinking a lot of herbal tea. I do drink herbal tea normally. I don't drink coffee because it's extremely dehydrating and it messes with your adrenals. So I've been doing things to calm the adrenals. I also did some tapping. So my good friend Lana Jackson, she reminded me of, you know, the emotional reason behind kidney stones, which is fear. And I sat and I wrote down all the fears that I had, and I went, oh shit, there's a lot. So lately, you know, I've come to realize that the medical system is one of my biggest fears. So when it originally hit, it was like, I thought it was an ovary. It was right where my ovary would be on the left. And I thought, oh, I'll just manage it when I get home. It'll be right. And it wasn't too bad. The pain wasn't too bad. I was nauseous. I didn't eat for a few days, which is not like me at all. I love food. But I was away, so I just thought I'd deal with it when I got home. Anyway, that was when the day I was leaving, I ended up in hospital because the pain got so bad. So I think putting off going to hospital wasn't just because I was with my daughter and I was watching her play footy and all of that. I think it was the fear of going to the hospital. They're not going to know what's wrong with me. They're not going to treat me, or they're going to tell me it's in my head, or they're going to give me medication that I don't want. All of these things. So I've really sat with that this week and worked on that whole thing, the PTSD that I have from the medical system telling me for years that my thyroid issue was all in my head. They knew I had a thyroid issue, but they said the medication should be working, and it wasn't. You know, you're just going to have to deal with this. You're going to have to get over it. It's not that bad. All of these things. Some of them got quite angry with me. They tried to send me psychologists, give me antidepressants, all of that. So I think going through that has actually caused me to just have zero trust in the medical system. I will say that Coffs Harbour Hospital was amazing. All the nurses there were amazing. I was so lucky that I had a really good friend from school that works there. So she got me a bed and everything. But yeah, they've given me a bunch of drugs. And I can tell you I have not taken one of those drugs since I walked out of that hospital. Everything that I'm doing obviously has been working. There's nothing happening in my body. I haven't got any pain. I haven't noticed anything come out. But I have booked in to go to the doctor to see where it is to get it checked. So I'm overcoming that fear because I did put off calling the doctor. I kept going, oh, I don't want to ring the doctor, I don't want to go. Anyway, that fear has to be faced. So I'm going to the doctor to see where the kidney stone is. But for me to have no pain apparently is sort of not normal. So I don't know if I've just passed it naturally or I've broken it down, but I have been doing a lot of work on it, but I haven't been focusing on it. I haven't been like, oh my God, I got to get this, you know. It's just, I'm just going to start doing the right thing for my body. I'm going to start listening to my body. And that is the key. I'm always telling people to listen to their body. So, you know, naughty me for not listening and getting too caught up in life. So I completely understand where we all go wrong in that. Like, you know, there's so many factors that stop us from listening to our body, whether it's a fear, whether it's we're too busy, whether it's money, whether we don't have the energy, we don't know who to turn to, we don't know, or there's too much information, all of these things. But this vessel will tell you when there's something wrong, and it will tell you in small little, you know, it'll knock really softly and then it'll get really, really loud. So when it's knocking softly, that's when you need to start to listen. So, you know, giving your body the right things naturally, but also when it gets to a point, seek medical intervention. Because I know a lot of you have been treated by the medical system the same way I was. So I don't know if you have PTSD from it. I don't know if you have a fear like I did, or how you've managed that, or if you've lost trust, lost faith, all of those things. But don't let the people that let you down affect your health today. So take control of your health yourself, but go and get a diagnosis and then see how you can treat it yourself. You know, like I've got the medication here waiting. I've got all the medical interventions here. I'm just not using them until I actually need them. I'm not going to take something that I don't need. I'm using a lot of other, I've gone down a lot of other avenues, and it's all the natural way. So yeah, that I just wanted to fill you in. And when, you know, for me, when I have a health issue, I always look at why I have it and what I haven't been doing or what I haven't been listening to. So that is a really, really key part of your overall health journey, not just hormones, thyroid, any of that. Overall health. Listen to your body, get the diagnosis, and work with your doctor, but also do some research yourself and start to think, okay, how can I manage this naturally? How can I do better? Where am I not doing well each day, and where can I improve? What habit can I create to do better for my health? So it was just a quick, you know, thing that I wanted to go over with you, because sometimes we all fall off the wagon, we all stop listening, we all don't do the things we're supposed to do, and that doesn't matter. What matters is how you get back, you pick yourself back up, and you go back and start listening again. You know, like I could have just stayed on the medical path and gone, oh, you know, just fix me. I'll ask for their help. I have their help, I have their knowledge, but I also have now used my own knowledge, you know, and I've done a lot of research myself. I've been looking into it, different paths and whatever. So always make sure you know as much as you can about what's going on in your body and the issue that's arisen and why it has. No one at the hospital told me why. Not one person told me why I had a kidney stone or how to manage it. No, it was just, here's the drugs. That was it. So it was up to me to do the rest, and I did, and I'm feeling great, and I haven't had any pain. So, and I've been back eating. I wasn't eating and all that. So it is really, really important that you take control of your health, but you also use the medical system when you need it. So integrate the two. But you are your biggest advocate. You are your biggest researcher. You know, do everything you can, as well as adding to the medical system. So drop in the comments if you resonate, or if you have any questions, please ask me, message me, book in a free 20-minute call, and we can go over things. I would love nothing more than for you to be your own health advocate and help yourself with a lot of these things, because you can do it. There is reasons why all these things happen in your body. We will look into that and we will manage it.